Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hi, Cordelia. Glad you could join me this evening. I wasn't sure if anybody would make it tonight with Jay not being able to have his live. Wasn't sure how many people were out there just kind of playing around. Can you hear me okay? So I thought we would just look at some crafty hauls. Hi, Margie. Can you hear me okay? Um, so while I was, oh, great. Okay. So while I was on vacation, I just got back and we've got a little layover at home and then we're going great. Hi, Pam. How are you? Um, I had some packages come in while we were on vacation, and so I thought it might be fun to kind of just show you the kinds of things that came in, and maybe we'll make something. I've kind of got an idea of something that I'd like to make, but anyway, I've got a few days, and then we're heading out again. So I was talking to Dallas earlier, and Shannon at Cards by Shannon. And I said I just don't feel like I really should be in my craft room because I have so much to do. Oh my gosh, we got home last night, did all the laundry, got it all folded up. Now we're trying to repack and everything. So it's just crazy. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just start in and I'll just show you what I got. First of all, I had some store credit from Cat Scrappiness. And so I had ordered some things that I thought would be fun to work with. And I'm going to switch my screen here real quick so you can see what I've got here. So I ordered this just in light of Christmas season coming and needing some different Christmas stuff to work with. I went ahead and ordered this Merry Grinchmas paper pad from Cat Scrappiness, and it's got a lot of really pretty designs in it. And what I'm thinking I'm going to work with tonight is probably this polka dot paper, and it's a real light. It's kind of washed out in my lighting, but it's a real creamy color with some white polka dots. But you've got a lot of, I thought about working with that too. I thought that was really pretty. But you've got the Grinch's dog, and these are really pretty, kind of like a starry pattern, some gifts, some polka dots, some ornaments. Just I'll flip through here real quick. Just some really cute. There's some more Grinch and some green. So I thought that would be fun to have to work with. And so I'm going to be using that. And then the other thing I got, and I've already forgotten what the night before Christmas is what this die is called. And I thought it'd be fun to work with it. It's kind of like a little window scene, and you've got a tree that's die cut in the scene, and then one that you can layer with, and you've got some snowflakes. You've got Santa and 3 of his reindeers there, and the star and that. And I thought that'd be fun to work with. I think we'll work with this tonight, but I thought I'd just show this to you. And it is really um, this is an inexpensive die. I was looking at it, it's only $9.99. So I thought that was a really hey Jay, glad you made it. Anyway, I thought that was a very inexpensive die, and I thought it could really make a cute little scene. So we'll probably work with that tonight. And then another thing I got another one of these ombre tweezers. And I know I get credit because I help organize the video team for Cat Scrappiness. And so I get credit. She gives me store credit. And sometimes your stuff just gets worn out. This one that I have, I love. I love it. For one thing, you can always use 2 of them. But for another, I've been using this so much. It just gets so sticky. And I did clean it right before we got started, but I needed another one. So I went ahead and ordered another one. So I've got it and I love it. And I'm glad to have 2. Sometimes you need 2 reverse tweezers. This one actually has the plastic on it. But sometimes you need 2 when you're working with a big project or whatever. So I went ahead and ordered another one of those. And then something else that I saw at Cat Scrappiness that she has is she's got some other brand stuff. And she had some of these large stamp and die storage bags. This is the extra large, which is 6 3/4 by 9 3/8, and there's 50 in a packet. And then there's 50 of these 5.5 by 7 3/8. And I don't know if you guys need these. Gee, Christmas, it seems like I'm constantly having to get something to put this stuff in. What do we say? Just Jay, I was having withdrawals. Oh, yeah. At least from the projects I recall when it came out. Let's see. What am I missing here? Oh, yeah. Um, and so Jay's saying, Cordelia, if it's any consolation, he was talking with his mom. So they've had some stuff going on and he's been busy. And so Anyway, oh, so Cordelia knows about your dad. I didn't want to say anything in case you didn't want to know. But anyway, so I got these because I'm always needing storage for my stamps and dies. So I got that. And then in Cat Scrappiness, she always sends some embellishments just as a little gift to her um, customers. And so we've got some little strawberry embellishments, and I think they're so cute, super cute. And she also included a Cat Scrappiness pin, and you get it in this little envelope here. And it also had some gummies, which my grandson has already eaten. So I just wanted to mention that you always get fun stuff in your little packages. And this was my order that I placed myself. I do have a big design team package coming, and I think it'll be here tomorrow, and I'm excited to get it. So this is just one thing I was going to show you, and I think we will work with this tonight because I kind of mapped stuff out. But I also got my spellbinders from that big clearance, and so it's a pretty good haul. So I was thinking I would show you some of those things. Okay, Jay was saying that that dye was used to make some cool snowy scenes. Yes, it was. In fact, I went on to Cat Scrappiness and was looking at some of the cards that were out there prior to going live, just because I wanted to kind of see how they had used it and what I might do with it. And I kind of have got my direction that I'm going to go with it. But so I'm just going to start. I've got a whole box full of, and this box is probably too big to put on my desk and for you to see everything. But I thought I would show you what I ordered from the Spellbinders big sale that they just had. And so one of the first things I got was this Mighty Mister bottle. And I wanted one of these, and oh, these are my old ones. I was making sure I wasn't using my new ones and something sticky. Anyway, I wanted one of these, and these were reduced and on sale. And I've got my little thing. I've got my little order form here so I can see. This is the Mighty Mister spray bottle. That's what it is. And so it's a good size. I have used a water spray bottle. Of course I can't, oh, that was this size. And so it's going to be so nice to have a bigger one and not have to fill as often. Plus, I guess you get a really good mess with this. So, oh, good, Margie. I'm glad you love to see what people get, because that's kind of what we're doing tonight. So I hope you don't mind. Anyway, so I got this. I thought that'd be fun to have. And some of the things that I got. Hi, Lala. Good to see you. Yeah, the gang's all here. It's great to have y'all. Anyway, I got some tool type things and some consumables from Spellbinders, because I do use their product a lot and I needed some stuff. So this is one thing I got that I thought would be kind of fun to have. And so we'll just kind of set that aside. And then let's see. Oh, another thing I got that I haven't had. I've got these mini blending brush set. I thought these would be fine. It's a 3-pack. It has 3/8, 3/16, and an 8. Now all this stuff was on the sale. Oh, you love your continuous sprayer? I think I got it off my haircut lady. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be fun to try it. But so I got these mini blending brushes and thought that would be something nice to have in the craft room since they were on sale. And I don't know, they don't list the prices on the shipping thing, so I don't really remember how much those were, but anyway. And then I also picked up some Better Press ink colors. And this is called Nature's Tones. And you got tawny brown, saffron, wild berry, and French blue. I'm trying to kind of build my my Better Press ink stash. Oh, Lala, thank you. Yeah, good to be back in my craft room. You missed earlier. I was saying that I was talking to Dallas, and I was telling her I don't really feel like I should be in my craft room because I have so much to be doing, and I really don't have time for this. But I didn't put a video out today, and so I wanted to get out here. So hi, Maria, welcome. She's from Puerto Rico. Welcome. Glad to see you here. So I got that, and then some other things that I got. I'm just going to do kind of some simple things. And I decided I really like Spellbinders gems, and I didn't have a lot of them, and I used what I had. So I just kind of picked some different ones. I got the Fashion Gold and got those, and these were real inexpensive. And then I got the Color Essential Gems that are Crystal Mix. I don't know if you can see those or not, but I thought those would be fun for just about anything. And then I got the red. I thought that'd be perfect for Christmas season. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lala's asking about you and why you weren't. She was thinking something was wrong because you weren't live. Oh, I'm trying to, chat's moving on me there. So, and then Dallas is here. Dallas, I was just telling him that you and I were just talking about um, my thinking that I didn't belong in my craft room tonight. We needed you live in your craft room since Jay had family stuff. Absolutely. When I first read, I didn't realize he was asking me if I was going to be live, and then I realized that he is not going to be. So, and then of course Pam and Dallas talking to each other. Anyway, so I got these red ones, and then I've got these. These are opal, and so I thought those would be real pretty as well. So most of this stuff is kind of simple stuff, but stuff that you need to work, you need to have to work with. And I did get a lot of color of the essential cardstock as well, but I'll show you. But let me show you the dies before I show you that. So made sure I got free shipping, so that was the main thing. I know you guys know how that works. So I also got a better press plate. So I got this. This is called Diamond Aviary, and I thought this could be really pretty. It's just a bird on a limb with some floral elements, and I'm trying to get more better press. Hey, Jana. Plates so that I can, start building my collection with that and start playing around. I'm trying to use these things more often. So I do need to use my better press plate. Um, you looked at that one many times, Pam? Yeah, I just thought, and it's fairly simple. I think it would be really pretty. The one thing I didn't get, and I was kind of kicking myself that I didn't, I should have gotten some more of that cotton better press cardstock because I'm kind of running out of that. However, I have been using my my Canson watercolor on that, and it does work pretty well with the press plate. So anyway, but that's something I should have picked up that I didn't. And then I decided to get this Make It Merry florals. And I thought that would be really pretty. This is, I think, a staple that you could use on a lot of things at Christmas time. So I thought I'd pick it up. Whoops. And I dropped it. And it has 13 cutting dies. So you've got like a pine cone, and you've got, berries and leaves and the floral elements and everything. So I thought this would be a great little staple. You haven't gone down the rabbit press hole yet, Jana? Ugh, I got it for a gift. My daughter, my oldest daughter's been kind of feeding my crafty desires, and so when I have a holiday or a birthday or something, she has been getting me machines. And so she actually got me my glimmer. Actually, I think she got me my Spellbinders Platinum 6, my glimmer, and my press plate. So she's been kind of feeding that whole thing for me. So I thought that'd be fun to work with. And I couldn't resist this little guy. So this is a swinging Santa. There's 9 cutting dies, a dear Santa with a shadow. And then you've got the Santa and his little legs swing back and forth. So I thought that could be super fun. You like that bird press plate, Jay? Thank you. Yeah, it is. So this is really cute. So you can do that. I don't think the deer, does the deer Santa? No, the dear Santa doesn't come in it. So that sentiment that's on there doesn't. It's just the little Santa guy. And I thought that it's called Dancing Saint Nick. And I did link in the description box the Christmas or the holiday clearance um, link, so that if you want to check out, see if any of this stuff is still available. Obviously, it was on sale from a certain period of time, but does your daughter need an adopted grandmother? Yeah, she does kind of. I do keep her kids, and so she tries to really keep me and my crafty stuff. So the other thing I picked up is I picked up this Sunday Drive. And I thought I was picking this up because I thought that it went with this. I got this Gnome Drive Halloween, and I didn't look at it before I ordered. And it just had like the cat and the hat and the pumpkin and all that, and it didn't have the car. And when I first saw this, I thought, oh, this is what it goes with. They don't have the gnome thing. I actually looked today, they don't have it anymore. So that's what prompted me to get this. But while I was at it, since I did get this, which is the happy birthday car, they also had the Halloween Sunday Drive add-on, which has got your Halloween, your skeleton, and your bats, and your witch's hat, and your cinnamon, hey boo. And I thought that could be really fun to go with it. So I thought that would be fun. And then they also had the Santa drive with, or Sunday drive with Santa. And it has Santa and the reindeer and ho 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 and some poinsettias and that. And I thought that could be super cute. Oh, you got the swinging Santa last year, Lala? By the way, so far are 3 of the items that were in my cart. Wow, that's funny. I guess we all have similar tastes. So thank you. Yes, Lala's reminding everybody to, if you will, remember to hit the like. And if you haven't subscribed, to please subscribe. I would love that. Yeah, I got lots of awesome goodies, and I'm not done yet. Um, the rest is all consumables. Like I said, this probably isn't as much fun as maybe some other hauls for that people might get, but I do a lot of Spellbinders videos. I get a lot of their product, and man, you go through their cardstock. So it was on sale, and I should have cut this open. I apologize. We're gonna have some awful noise probably. Grab my scissors here, and I'll just show you what I got from a stock standpoint, just because their cardstock is fabulous. I love it, and I needed it. So let's just look. I can't even remember what all I got, so that's pathetic. Anyway, so oh boy. So I went ahead and I got the Poppy Filled, which is a good red, and I thought it'd be good for Christmas and poppies. So yeah, lots of awesome goodies. Yeah, you love the bubble wrap popping. Oh, well, I thought it might not sound really good on the live. So anyway, so I've got the Poppy Filled, and I love dahlia, and I was running out of the dahlia. So I picked up the dahlia, and then I'm all out. I think I was all out of fern, and I love fern. So I picked it up, and then I got some lagoon. I think I'd gotten some of this in like a mixed kit before, but I didn't have any of this, so I picked up the lagoon, and then Cosmic Sky I got, and then I just looked at my stash. I had some of it. In fact, I think I had 2 packages of it. And then I decided I rarely work with like a cream colored, and so I went ahead and picked up the the alabaster. I was reading, Lala said Happy Mail, and I started to say Happy Mail, but I picked up the alabaster because I thought that would be pretty, because I don't always work with like a cream color. And then I got the Portobello because I thought that would be a good combination with that, as well as I did go ahead and get the Dune because I love the Dune. And so here's our naturals or our neutrals here. And I thought that would be really nice. And then I needed some black. So I picked up their black onyx. Now I've used their brush black before, but not their onyx. So I'm excited to try this. Yeah, the lagoon is really, really pretty. And then I love a good navy. This is called indigo. And so I love that. And I thought, because this is kind of the end of what's in that Spellbinders box, I do have another box of stuff that is coming soon. So you will see that coming on my channel. I think beginning the 6th, I can start working with it. So I'm hoping to load my channel up with the new release stuff for while I'm vacationing again. So hopefully we'll have that. But so I think I got a pretty good amount of fun stuff to play with, and things that are necessary and maybe not as exciting, but things that you need. So especially the paper, the consumables, that's one thing. Cosmic Sky looks like a great blue. It is. It's a wonderful blue. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to show you, because I've got it laying here. I'll get this out of the way, and I'll kind of show you. I keep my Spellbinders, and I know there's a lot of different ways to keep them, but I've got a wooden bin that has all the slots that you can put all of your cardstock in, but I use it for 12 by 12s and less expensive paper. And I keep my Spellbinders in here. And I do that just so the corners don't get messed up and all that. And I keep my scraps in here as well. So this is just one of those plastic containers. So I've got just an empty Spellbinders package, but I have all the scraps in. So if I've made a cut on it, I've put it in here, especially if I'm out of that particular color. Sometimes if I have, like here's a Handmade Holidays paper pack. And I'll tell you this, I don't think this is quite the weight as your normal essential cardstock is. And one of the things I've found is um, this metallic that's in here is not quite the quality of the essential metallic. I just noticed that. It's just been an observation, but I got it for the holidays. And so this is a mix match. It's got, and it doesn't even tell you the colors on it, but it's got red, it's got a burgundy. I do love that burgundy color and this green. And then I think there's a cosmic sky in there. There's some white. I do love that pink. I can't really remember what that's called at the moment. I know what it is, but anyway. So I've got that. And then you can, oh, I have some dahlia, but it's getting low. So basically I'm going to just kind of put it in here together. So we've got the dahlia. And then I've got Tuscan. I should have probably ordered that because I've got one piece of that in there and I love the Tuscan. So I don't think I did that. And then I have Waterfall, which is really pretty. And then Raindrop. And then here's those cosmic skies that I was referring to. So I probably would have been better off to get my Tuscan instead of my cosmic sky. But I do love a good blue. So I'm just going to get these in here. We'll just keep going. We got the blue. And then I love Partly Cloudy. I don't know if you guys use that, but Partly Cloudy is just gorgeous. Hopping by. Hopping, not hoping, not hopping. Okay. Okay. Oh, I hear you. I understand that about meal time and all that. So then I'm gonna put my indigo in here and then my black and my others. I'm just gonna get them in here kind of. I guess you guys don't really need to see me put them in here, but that's how I keep them. I keep them in here like this so that they stay real nice and neat. And I might have overdone it here for this container, but anyway, so that keeps them all nice and neat. And that's where I keep it. So anyway, so that's what I got. I have another, like I said, another big, a girl in her blue cardstock. Yeah. You've never looked at Spellbinder's cardstock. You could be in trouble. Yeah, I'll tell you, it is nice. I mean, it is good. It just feels good. It's good, heavy cardstock, and I love the way it die cuts. It's just beautiful. So I would recommend trying it out. I was just looking to see if there's anything else. So I'm going to get this stuff kind of laid aside. But I thought we'd work with this cat scrappiness die because I was just kind of fiddling around, thinking, what did I want to work with? And I thought I would do this. And I kind of picked out some stuff that I might want to put with it. I was thinking I might make a shaker card out of it. And I thought it'd be pretty on this blue. And I was thinking I would use, and I don't know if I should use this or one of my Spellbinder pieces that I have there. Oh, I put it away. Let's just go with this just for the essence of time. So what I've done is just kind of pulled some stuff together that I can work with this. And let's see, do I have a card base? So I thought we'd just do that real quick and give you something to look at, and you guys can visit with each other. And you pretty much have a lifetime supply of Stampin' Up! Colored cardstock. You have that die in your cart? Oh, fun. Hey, Gaz, welcome. Glad you were able to join us. Back in the day, we used to do Stampin' Up! Parties and do that. And that was back when, gosh, when I was first married, my kids were young and everything. And I had Stampin' Up! Stuff, but I don't know what happened to all that. I do have a kind of a sleeve of some old stuff that I have, but I don't know what's what, and I basically don't use it unless it just, has a specific need or whatever. But anyway, so what I've got here is this die here, and I thought we would, Dallas is on here. Have you worked with this, Dallas? You've probably worked with this before. I just picked this up in my haul, and I'm going to tear it up because I'm trying to pull it off the sheet there. I need to get this. I like to get this double-sided tape off of there so that it doesn't get on my cutting plates. I know Dallas uses her heat gun to get it off of there, but I didn't want to turn it on the camera, so I'm just going to scrape it off here real quick because I don't want it to get on my cutting plates. I am going to use my Platinum 6 for this, I think. I'm not going to use my Scout. So, but I think what I'll do is, and we've got to do some cutting on here. So these do come connected. So I'm just going to do it like that. They come apart pretty easy. Hi, Gloria. Welcome. Yep, heat gun. For those suckers. Yeah, I should. It's in Dallas's wet wing in the cat scrapping alcove. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure she's worked with it before. She's got a lot more product than I. Of course, I don't know. I was looking the other day, and it's really, really growing. So that's what happens when you are on a design team. You get a lot of their product, which is wonderful. And we're getting ready for. I'll let y'all know. Dallas and I are getting ready for a couple more new releases from Cat Scrappiness. So they're going to do the fall release is going to be. It's actually going to release on October 4th, and they're going to do, or no, that's the Halloween on October 4th, and there's going to be a hop on the 5th, and then their fall release is going to be on the 10th, and they're going to do a hop on the 11th. So you'll have that to watch, and there'll be an opportunity for, I believe, a giveaway. So you'll want to follow that hop. But Dallas and I and the rest of the team. Oh, storm was awful. Oh, let's talk about that, Gloria. Um, and I know, Kinder had a tree come down and go through her roof in one of the rooms and has roof damage. I was at the beach, Ocean Isle Beach in North Carolina, and you wouldn't think that we'd have it, but we had to leave. We had beautiful weather for 6 days. It was fantastic beach weather. And then we knew it was coming. And so we decided to leave the beach a day early. We actually went a day early too. And because it was starting to rain and we knew it was coming. And when we got back to our relative's house in South Carolina, 4.5 hours from the beach. So it was a little bit more north, I don't know. And the storm had already moved through Florida and it just set on top of us in South Carolina where we were for the longest time. The tree, we had a big, huge tree go down in the backyard. Didn't hit the house, fortunately. I think it hit part of the neighbor's fence, maybe. It was their tree, but it was right outside my cousin's backyard. And she actually, of course, they're experienced because they have a lot of that down there. When we got up that morning, she immediately filled the washer full of water because if you're on the well and you lose your power, you can't flush your toilet. So she immediately filled the washer full of water. They had a generator, so we had that if we needed it. We didn't lose power, but we had no internet and hardly no signal at all. So that was kind of stinky when, when you're a YouTuber and you're trying to keep up with stuff and everything. But and they just got their internet and their cable and everything back today. But we were in a flood zone. We got awakened a couple of times during the night saying, extreme floods or whatever. We didn't have any where we were, but yeah, so it was a huge storm. And then on our way back, and we stayed an extra day at their house because we needed to let that storm go over. We drove home in quite a bit of rain as well. So that was that. And we had back here in Indiana, we had quite a bit of limbs and leaves down and stuff like that. Our yard wasn't bad because I call my husband Edward Scissorhands. He keeps everything. I'm looking for some paper. He keeps everything trimmed down to where it is nice and tidy. So we don't usually get a lot of branches down and stuff, thankfully. But anyway, so that was pretty much the storm that we had. So how about you, Gloria? The storm moved more east than anticipated. Yeah, because my husband said, "Oh, we don't have to worry about it. It's going to go west." And so we thought, "Oh, we won't have to worry about it at all." And I later said to him, "I thought you said it was going to go west." And he said, "Well, it went differently than they anticipated." So you're absolutely right. But so yeah, I just kind of, and I took a picture of the map, and I think I sent it to some of the Cat Scrappiness team to show. And I'm standing up because I'm bringing this dry cutting machine in anyway to show them how the radar was over where I was on the map and how it was just kind of like hanging there. It was it was so weird. But anyway, but lots of wind and lots of rain. They actually had we actually wound up with 2 leaks in the roof too. That and what was odd was they had just had their roof inspected. So I don't know if it was just too just too much rain all at once, and the gutters weren't, or what it was, but we had to actually, we didn't even know it. We were looking at the neighbor's tree that was down out the, she just redid this room and it's beautiful. And we were looking out the window at the neighbor's tree that was down, and she went out to get a better look. And I walked through the room and got splashed on the head, and I said, "Oh my goodness, you've got a leak." And so they had a little leak, actually 2 spots, and had to put some bowls down to catch it, so that, because it was in our new room that she had all new carpeting and all new furniture and everything in. So we were like stressing out over that. But anyway, so is this beautiful? You lost some fence, all the, oh, I thought about that, the food in the refrigerator. Yeah, you don't think about that, about how much it is to replace. I completely understand that, because our outside freezer went out like on the hottest day of the year. And so fortunately I caught it early and I started cooking up a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that's terrible. It is a huge expense to have to replace that. Yes, it was going to come right over us, but it moved east so that we were on the very edge. Yeah, Cordelia. Yep. So yeah, it is terrible to, you don't think about that because we have all these luxuries, with all of our indoor and everything. And so anyway, I'm doing more talking, I think, than crafting. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this. What I was thinking was we would get this laid down on here, and we're going to make it be our backdrop, but we'll go ahead and get moving with that. So yeah, we live in Indiana and we don't have hurricanes, but we have the tornadoes. And I know I've talked to you guys before about the tornado that hit, destroyed my daughter's house, or the house next to my daughter's, and, did quite a bit of damage to my daughter's as well. So that's kind of our thing, is tornadoes. But, everybody kind of has their weather, whether it be hurricanes or tornadoes or earthquakes or whatever. And it's funny how, we're more comfortable with it than, other people are. So you get used to what you have, I guess. So anyway, I thought I've used this on my channel before. I did another card with it, but I just think it's really pretty. This paper I just picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I just thought it was really pretty. So I thought I would go with it. So what I was going to use from this pack is, yeah, I think it's a really pretty die. They've got, Cat Scrappiness has some really cute cover plate dies and stuff like that. And I think this is super cute too. So this is what I was thinking I would do. This kind of reminds me of like a little snowy scene because we've got the polka dots on there. So I'm bringing in another, this is just, I have a stitched layered, just a bunch of ovals that are, and I have those. And so I thought I would use one that was smaller than that. And I have already, because I told you I was doing a little bit of thinking about it, I've already taken and die cut out some acetate. And this is just a full shaker window that I took my die to, and I die cut that out. And I'm going to make this a shaker. And that's why I've got these little bits here from Cat Scrappiness out. And I thought these would be pretty in there with that color there. And then the white would kind of be like little snowflakes. So that's what I was thinking. So what I need to do is get organized here. I usually bring my bench in so I can set up higher. Let me get it. I said bench, but I meant stool. I'm throwing my embellishments all over the floor. Okay, that's better. Now I'm at an angle to where I can see what I'm doing and get going here. So how are we doing? 34 minutes. I think we're doing all right. Okay, so we've got this. I'll lay that aside so I don't mess it up. Bring in the big dog again. And we'll just do some die cutting here. I could have done this in advance, but I wanted to show you that paper pack before I destroyed it. One of the things, sometimes these paper packs, the cover plate or the back plate will pull off, or the back piece will pull off of it like it did. And so I'll just use just a big clip and just clip it all back together. I'm going to use a piece of tape because I'm going to save this paper. Whenever I don't use tape, my die moves on me and then I wind up getting a bad cut. So I'm just going to do it. I'm knocking stuff on the floor. So anyway, I have got, we did, as soon as we came in, we did get all of our clothes washed, dried, and folded. And we've got the suitcases laying there ready to go again. So we'll see. We got to get, that's why I'm stressing, because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I have so much I need to do. And yet here I am having fun. So, priorities, priorities. Okay, so I think that's pretty. And we've got that pattern on the back. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So I thought that would look pretty with this. And hopefully I can make this all work. So what I need to do is, yeah, I think that'll be pretty. And of course, we're going to have to use this and die cut out our tree and our other things, which I'm kind of taking my time. I'll be able to use the scalp for that, so we won't have to bring that big one back in. So what I need is, I think what I'll do is I'll use the double-sided tape to lay this down. Now this also comes from Cat Scrappiness. They have A2 cover plates, and one side of this has got a protective film on it, and so I'm trying to figure out which side it is, because I took the thing off of it. Maybe it's the other side. Oh yeah, there we go. So I just need to pull that off, and we'll have a nice window there. So there we go. This is what I was going to die cut my tree out in, I think. Okay, so I'm going to just add some tape so that I can put my, hopefully this isn't too thick. It might be too thick. I might have to cut that. Do I have any more narrow? Hang on. Let me go look in here. Yeah, I've not been in my craft room for a minute, so I don't know what I have, what I don't have. We'll just use these real thin. I don't like these anyway. It's got a little bit of dimension, but not much. These aren't my normal ones that I like, so I'll just go ahead and use it, and it'll fit on here all right. If I take this sheet, the strip off of it, I can just mold this right around here. It does make it sticky, but we'll do this. So I think there's another storm brewing out there. I haven't watched. Oh, is Jamie here? It's a cruise. Yeah, it's yeah, we fly out Saturday. Yep. So yeah, this is sticking to me. Anyway, yep. So I've got to get everything packed and get ready to go. So it'll be fun. It'll be a blast. We haven't cruised since before COVID. We actually, and I think I've talked about this, and so I might be boring you guys, but we actually had an Alaskan cruise scheduled, and it was right when, right after it was COVID had hit, and we had it scheduled, so it had to be canceled, and we still haven't got our Alaskan cruise in. We're going with some friends, so. But this is the first time we've cruised since COVID. We cruise a lot. We have historically cruised with a big group of people from town here. We'd always cruise together, so that was fun. But we're going with family. I got a little mark on there, so it'll be a good time. But it's gonna be a warm cruise. So, Lord willing. Anyway, so okay, so now we've got our shaker back on there. And then we can lay it on here. So for the next thing, what I'm going to do is, how do I want to do that? Do I want to do another layer of that? I have some Gina K ones. How thin are these? Can I get them to fit behind there? I think I can. I'd rather use these because they're thicker and they'll give me more room for my embellishments. So I'm going to do that. We'll use these. I'll just go ahead. I'm just going to piece it. I'm going to use it. So let's see. You want your little umbrella drinks? Those are always fun. You'd rather cruise somewhere that's more like pool water. Yep, I know. But we just wanted to, check it out and see it, and but haven't got to do it yet. So I don't know. I'm more of a warm weather vacation person as well. I love sunshine and sun and all that. As you can tell, we got quite a bit of sun on our vacation this past week, so it was lovely. Let's see, did anything interesting? Not really on the trip. I mean, it was just beautiful weather. I read 2 full books and part of 2 other ones as well. So I got some reading in. It was some good, relaxing time. So I was happy for that. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going, see what we're doing here. Now, I went ahead and took that release paper off just so it won't bounce around when I go to put these on. Hopefully it'll be okay. And these are royal blue shaker tinsels, and I haven't really used them. They're kind of clingy, but I thought they'd be pretty. I thought they'd be pretty with this paper, kind of a lighter color. I don't know. And then I thought the white shaker balls will make a nice noise. I don't have a lot of them left, and it'll kind of look like snow. So I have no idea how that's going to look. Hopefully it'll pan out. Janet used to live in Alaska. Fall is the best time of year to visit. It is amazing. I can't remember when our craft was, or our cruise was. I think it was, might have been scheduled for October. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. Now this is a big area, so I'm going to put quite a bit in there. And hopefully it'll look all right. I don't know. Now what am I going to do with my Santa? I feel like he needs to go on the inside of that before because this is actually, you're looking from the inside out with this. You're not looking from the outside in. So Santa has to go here. But so before I get too crazy, and I've got this laying here with all this stuff on it. Let's move it out of the way. Oh, I know I'm going to spill it. I always do. Okay. You love the tinsel with the dots? Oh, okay, good. Well, hopefully it'll be a good option. Let's go ahead and bring in this scout and get these other elements die cut out. So we know we have these. And I think I brought in, I was bringing in this silver cardstock for the, no, I want to use gold because I kind of have a gold, I've got some gold in this paper. So I think maybe, and I think the gold will look better with that. So I've got just this piece, small piece here, and I think I can get it just right out of there. And then we'll die cut that out. Hey, Daria, welcome. How are you? Good to see you. I tried to go a little earlier tonight. Thought maybe you might hop on because Jay wasn't able to go live because his dad took a fall. And so he's been, more worried about making sure he's well taken care of than crafting. So anyway, I thought since he wasn't able to go live, I'd just start at 15 minutes early. So that's what I did. So I'm glad you could make it. You put a little strip of a dryer sheet in the bag containers. Oh, that's a great idea, Jana. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's one thing I love about these lives. I'm always getting all kinds of tips and tricks, and that's awesome. I need all I can get. So we'll just run this through using our little baby scout. My husband's in the other room. I heard him coughing, but oh, I didn't mention that. That was one thing. Friday when we got there, I all of a sudden started to have that little cough and congestion that he had the whole time leading up to our trip. So I was like, oh man. Oh, that's pretty. I think that'll be pretty on there. Hopefully you'll be able to see it with all that stuff I put in there. And then I went ahead and just did the snowflakes in the blue and the tree in the blue. And we'll see. I probably should have. I'll do that. I need to do that star in the gold if I want to put it on my tree. So we can do that as well. So we've got a good gang here tonight. We've got 12 people. Thank you. Oh, I know what I was going to mention to you guys. I think, I've had my, I think I'm coming up on, I don't know, 1,300 or 1,400 subscribers, which I'm thrilled. And I've been, it took me a while to get to 1,000 and I got there, but I hit the 3,000 hours that you need to hit on YouTube. To get your memberships and that stuff, but I hadn't hit for the ad revenue, and I am 2 hours away from it. So I expect tomorrow that I will have hit that point, and I'll be able to get the ad part of it. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how it all works, and I'll have to figure it out. But so I'm really thrilled because this YouTube business is not easy stuff. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of determination, and long suffering. because it takes a minute to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. So I'm excited. So I'm hoping that maybe when I wake up tomorrow and I check my stats, that'll be there. So we shall see. Okay, so let's see where we're going here. So I think this needs to lay down on here. And I'm going to position it kind of high because the window on this is opened kind of high, I think. So I'm going to do this. I'm doing this blindly because of how I've started this, but it'll be okay. We can do it. So I'm going to grab this. We'll just put some glue on here. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, thank you, Gianna. Yeah, it's a blast. I love it. In fact, I don't know if I mentioned, but I had my sister and her son watching me one day, and he goes, "Oh my gosh," he said, "Aunt Shanna looks like she's having so much fun," and it really is. He's like, she's just really enjoying herself, and I have been. It's been really fun. It's such a great community, and everybody's so kind and nice, and I love it. Okay, so I think that now I'm not sure about these if they should go in here or out there. I think I'm going to put them. I think I'm going to put them on the. Well, it is the inside looking out, so maybe we'll just put some of these on here and just see what happens. I don't know. I feel like I want to brush that across there because I need those little bits to lay flat too, because I don't want my shakers to get hung up on them. We'll just do it like this. See what happens. So anyway, so this, KCC 16 is getting ready to start. It's going to be fun. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Who's excited for that? Yes, YouTube is a marathon for most, so just enjoy the journey. Girl, I always cut 2 acetate, one for the front and one for this step, so I can glue it to the paper and then I can match the actual paperback without. I've got this attached to me. You will binge watch some of your old ones. My husband does a lot of, he's like my biggest fan. He will just turn his phone on and just let it run through all of my videos like every day, just trying to. And I'm like, he's like, "Oh, I watched 4 hours of your stuff today," or whatever. I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Okay, this is where, let's see. I don't know. Let's try this. I don't know if I can do this without spilling it, but let's try to do it like this and try to lay this like this and see if we can get it laid down on there better than what I normally do. I made it a little bit smaller than my tape, but that's okay as long as we get it adhered very nicely. Now, the next thing I have to do that I'm really bad about is make sure I get a good press on it. Yes, KCC coming right up. The new sketches are awesome. I made my my October 2nd card today, and I've got another one of my hops made and loaded, so very fun. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got a lot of, oh, I didn't put my white balls in there. Why did I not do that? I wonder if I can get them in. Let's try it. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Are you excited for KCC 16? I need the cut files for the paper. Oh yeah, the cut files. Yes. Yeah, it's going to be super fun. It is. So I'm looking forward to it. It's always fun. I love KCC. I don't know if I can do this or not. I think I can. Could probably, oh, there we go. Yeah. So we'll just put a little hole in there. Whoops, we're going to spill them all over our desk. Where's those triangle trays? I don't know. I don't know. They're going missing. Oh, well. We'll just poke it, pull it apart, and just let them roll down in there a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to have that fun sound. Okay, now we'll push this down again. And I've always got some errant ones just rolling across my desk. Never fails. Okay. So I don't know. That seems like a lot of blue. But I think it'll be pretty when we get our... Let's see what it looks like. I don't know. Maybe when we get it all together. Looks like I didn't do a very good job die cutting this. Snip it off here a little bit. So I've got a little candle burning in the background, trying to get the fall vibes on. I just don't like the dreariness, especially when we've had a storm like that. But so I'm hoping that there's not another storm brewing out there and another hurricane brewing, but they've been chattering a little bit about it. So this doesn't line up exactly right. Okay, that'll be all right. So let's see, how's this going to look? I don't know. Maybe I'd have been better off with some gold bits in there or something. I don't know. Maybe just the white. Then it would have been more like snow or whatever. I don't know. I got some balls escaping. No, they're just rolling across the desk. Okay. All right, well, we'll get this laid down. Maybe brush some white on that tree so it has a different shade of blue. So put some white on there. You think I need a different color blue? I got lots of blues I can pick from. I just had that whole haul from Spellbinders here that we can take a piece of pattern paper on. So like, I don't think that's right. I got lots of blue. You think the Cosmic would be better? It's pretty close, I think. We have the partly cloudy. I think it would stop blending with your tinsel. I see what you're saying. Okay. What if we did can we do like bring this gold in, maybe, or something like that? I don't know. All right, let me see. Where is I just made a mess down here. I have what's it called? Picket fence? Where is it? Oh, that's moss. Hang on. Where is that? Should be able to find it. It's the only one that has a black thing around it. I don't know why I can never find it. So I have this white. We could try that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Should I just maybe kind of run it along the edges? Should I just run along the edges or should I blend it? Kind of make it a little snowy, like a flocked Christmas tree maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should just take one of these cute little blending brushes that I just got and use it. I think I'll try this one. And we'll just see. Yeah, it'd be like a flocked Christmas tree. Should I do the whole thing? Yes, use the new, oh yeah. Use the new stash, yes. Gotta use what we got. So anyway, so yeah, we've got, is that Wednesday the 2nd? I think that's Wednesday, isn't it? That is when the KCC intro, or it's like the first hop that we do with it. Of course, Kendra's gonna do, she'll have the first video of it out, but so that'll be fun. I'm just getting the whole thing. It's kind of going in different directions. I don't know. Let's see. Is that going to be better, maybe? Yeah. Do I need more? What do you think? Kind of gives a little textured look. All right. Yes, Wednesday is the 2nd. So that's the day that our first KCC hot video will release, and we will have a giveaway option. And you'll get to see all of the sketches. Everybody will be doing a different one. And so that'll be fun to do. Let's see. And then on the 4th, or the 5th, I guess, we'll have the cat scrappiness. And I've got a bunch of stuff coming out with Crafted Kimmy as well, so that'll be fun. All right, so we're just going to go for it and see how it turns out. I usually like a blue and gold Christmas, so that's kind of why I was thinking that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this laid down. This card is gorgeous. You love Christmas themes like this. Window-based ones. Thanks for your inspiration. We'll try to do something similar to send out this Christmas. Fun. I have done some Christmas cards this past week, just building my stash and just trying to do some things. And I've got some upcoming things on my channel that I've already done that are going to be Christmas that are fun. I was hoping we had a big, there was a big festival in our town while we were gone. And my sister was going to work with my cards and I need to get rid of some cards. And she said, oh, I'll take them and we'll work it and see if we can sell some cards. Well, the weather was such because of the storm. Thanks, Dallas. Thanks for the recommendation. She didn't want to have the cards out because there was, for one thing, rain, but too much humidity. And she's like, oh, those cards will just get ruined. So I was hoping to get rid of a bunch of them just to kind of clean house, but that didn't work out. So what do you guys do with all your cards? Now, I know you can do, send them to share handmade kindness. I know you can do that. I think I was thinking about taking them to a nursing home. I have done, like a little card ministry for church, but I just have so many. But I'm like, oh, I gotta do something with these. Anyway, so there's that. And then we could put it on here. I think that would be pretty. I think that looks pretty. Make sure I got it the right way. Let's go ahead and lay this down and get it laid down on our card base. You really like, I mail a lot of them too, Jay. I mean, I do. I send stuff to the grandkids, and I have people at church. We have one good thing at church in our bulletin. They always put card ideas. Oh, you were just typing the nursing home and lesson. Yeah, we've got some nursing homes. I was thinking, because sometimes people don't, really take care of those people that are, they don't think about the people in the nursing home and stuff. And I thought it'd be nice to do that with them, for people that maybe nobody's mailing to or whatever. I thought that would be nice. I think it's kind of fun. So I also had, and I want to think about what I was going to do here. I brought in, I think I did. I thought I grabbed a cinnamon from Cat Scrappiness that I was thinking about using. I don't know if I did or not. What do I do with that? Oh, yeah. It's on this, it's one that was on an approval card, so I'm not really supposed to show that. But anyway, so I was thinking I could add this and down here and maybe break up some of that tree as well. So what we could do is do the ho, ho, ho part in the blue and this in the white, and then that'll kind of help with that. Now I gotta find some white. Let's go ahead and do this. I probably can't even find my, oh yeah, I can. I thought I probably couldn't find my cutting plates at this point. Man, when I go live, everything gets messy. And I can't find anything I'm looking for. So, try to clean it up a little bit. Gold background would look good too. Oh yeah, I thought about that, but that was just a scrap of gold that I had. Do I have any more scrap of that? I was thinking about that because see, that was just a tiny little piece. Let me look and see if I have any more of that. That's mirrored cardstock from Spellbinders. So we'll see if we have it. Oh, and this is one of those that is not all together. So we've got to get the exclamation points. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's not one of them. There's that. And that. Try not to lose the bits. So let's see. We had the one fun thing we did today was because we'd been gone, we had all of the kids and the grandkids. Well, not all the grandkids. Two of them weren't there, and my sister and her son and everybody for dinner. Actually, I normally cook dinner, but because we just got back, we ordered, and that's what we had. Yeah, gold would look really good with that. Let me go and search. Keep having to move all of this stuff around because I piled it up. Did I show any gold when we were going through that? Oh. If I have any, it's going to be in this, and it's not going to be the same stuff. Let's see. This is like Christmas pack. No, don't. Well, that's not fun. Let's see. I can go in search of one other spot real quick. I wonder if one blended yellow ink on the tree, if it would look green. In theory, that should work. Huh, interesting. Oh, the cat. How's the cat? She's a brat. Oh, that's funny, Danny. The only other place is I've got this basket here. And I don't know if there's any gold in here that would be enough for that or not. But gold would definitely be my preference. This is the scrap bin that I've said on all of my videos I'm working through. And look at how much of this I still have. It is ridiculous. Well, I don't have the gold, so I'm going to have to go with the white. Some white. And then these are my card bases, and I usually have some little white panels stuck in here. There we go. Okay. All right, so we'll just go with white, and unless you guys have any other suggestion. I don't. Good thing you're making a card with it. Lucky Charms is not on sale, so I have to settle for Fruit Loops. Oh, are you a cereal eater? Lucky Charms. Oh, okay. You should have worked on your fall cards today. Well, you said you really weren't in the mood for crafting today, so hey, that's understandable. So I know you got things going on. So I've really got to gear up and get some stuff. In fact, I said to myself when I get off this live, I've definitely got to make a video so I can start getting ahead. I've got several things already scheduled now, but I've got some gaps that I need to fill. So that's what I'm working on. So you got some Fruit Loops today. Were they magically delicious? That's funny, Jay. I forget what I said the other day, and it was like a jingle to something. And I was like, oh, that's funny. That was an old jingle. I was dating myself. Anyway, okay, so I think this will look okay on here. It'll kind of cover up some of the blue and maybe ground it a little bit. So we'll go with it and see what happens. Oh, I don't want to do that. So yeah, we had a huge order of Chinese food because there was a lot of us, and it took them longer. They're just fantastic. Our local Chinese restaurant, they're a great family, and it took them a little bit longer. And so they included some fried Oreos in the order. And they felt bad because it took them longer than they had quoted. And so they sent those back. But I'm going to put all the ho-hos, and then I'll put the exclamation points on there. So you're occasionally a spurty cereal eater. Depends on if something's on sale. I used to like cereal. I liked Raisin Bran and all the weird ones that most people don't like. Shredded wheat. I liked all those. But I don't eat cereal anymore. Let's see. That's one thing nice. I usually don't eat breakfast because I do the intermittent fasting. But on vacation, we did brunch every day. And so I got to have all the breakfast every day. You like the font on the ho-ho-hos? Yeah, they're nice. Um, Thank you, Margie. I appreciate it. But we had omelets and bacon and all the good stuff for breakfast every day. So that was nice. And we didn't have to cook it because our cousin's husband, he is our little breakfast aficionado or whatever you call him, but he whipped up the breakfast every day and it was wonderful. Made the most beautiful omelets and just lovely. Let's put all these babies on here before I lose them. And then we would just go out for like dinner later. So we do brunch and then dinner, which is normally my thing. I usually only do 2 meals, usually lunch and dinner, but we did brunch and dinner. We had some good seafood too, and that was nice. So, and we took, you do have your Sunday night chores and get ready, have to do your Sunday night chores and get ready for bed. Well, you have a wonderful evening too, Cordelia, and I hope you get all your chores done and you have a relaxing night of rest and ready for Monday morning. So, and I'll finish up here pretty quick. I think we're about an hour, so we're getting there. Let me get it finished up, and I'll let you guys go. Good thing I started a few minutes early. I didn't realize time was getting away from me, but I haven't used this cinema before. Obviously, I pulled it off that thing. I hadn't used it, so I need to get that lined up a little bit better. I didn't do a very good job with it. It needs to go up more. There we go. Probably that one too. No, that was all right. Okay. And then this one. There we go. I think that will help. I suppose we could put some, like, and we can do that. I'll grab that real quick. I've got some of those Spellbinders gems that we can use for that. So anyway, so it's good to be back in my craft room. It was fun to get away, and obviously we're going away again. And I know I'll be looking forward to getting back in my craft room, and all of the holiday stuff is going to be so much fun. I can't wait for Spellbinders Advent calendar and all that fun stuff. I love, the fall, the Thanksgiving and the Christmas and all the fun holiday stuff. And when it gets cold out, it's nice to be in a craft room. Now, I could add we could do some, let's do that. We can bring some more gold in with this since we didn't have the gold, since we did not have gold to put on the back of our ho-ho-ho. I think we can add some gold ornaments to the tree. I think that'll kind of help. I'll just put several of them on here. I don't know, maybe too many. Okay, so we'll get those laid down on there and see if we can finish this up. And maybe I didn't need the glue because of these have sticky on there, but sometimes if you don't glue them, though, they will pop off. Oh, I think that's going to look cute. You guys ever get these stuck to your glass mat? I do that all the time, and then I like have to scratch and scratch and scratch to get them off of there. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I think that'll add to it. Hi, Danny. Thanks for stopping by. You got to do something crafty or pet a cat, so enjoy that. I sure do appreciate you stopping by. You have to leave too, having some repairs done in your rental property and need to get supplies. Well, thanks for stopping by. I know you guys feel free to go do whatever you need to do. I know it's getting late and I'm getting a little bit windy here, so I'll just get these laid down and then we'll be wrapping it up. And then I can start filming something for tomorrow. Got stuck to my finger. I don't usually go this long. I usually get right close to an hour, but we're about 10 minutes over. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for joining. And if you're here and you're new and you haven't subscribed, I welcome you to subscribe to my channel. I do try to engage with all of my subscribers, and I check my comments every day and try to respond back to everyone. And I always value your input, and I appreciate your time. And I hope that I provide some value to you of some sort. I don't know what it would be, but hopefully something, some inspiration, or just seeing kind of the products and all the fun stuff. So anyway, that pretty much finishes off this card. I think it turned out all right. I think adding the gold embellishments kind of helped, and that white that Dallas had suggested, I think that kind of helped. And then we've just got a fun shaker card with the blue bits and the little white balls in there. I think it's kind of fun. So I think it'll be a cute card. That die cut fell on your card. Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. I really do. Live chats are my social life. They really are fun. I really enjoy them. I have a blast with them. So, and I was so reluctant to, thank you, Daria. I was so reluctant to start going live. I was just afraid of it. And then I was convinced to do it. And once I started doing it, I really enjoyed it. So I'm glad I did. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for joining me. I hope you liked my little crafty haul and all the things that we had. And we will have some new stuff coming up on the channel because I've got a whole big box full of Spellbinder stuff over there that I am ready to start working with. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great week. And I'll see you in a couple weeks live when I get back. Take care. Bye-bye.